Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Ridiculous Ruminations. I am the almost famous D and Dave.
I'm the world famous Lemmy, aka Adam.
So, we are getting a little bit of a late start, so apologize for that. Thank you for the asshole that wiped himself out on the freeway getting here. It's straight line. It's straight, flat line. All you gotta do is stay in between these little thingies, and you're good.
Thoughts and prayers to your family, though, bro.
I mean, it didn't look like anybody was hurt. They just wanted to inconvenience me. And I'm sure that's exactly what was going through their heads as the head was going through the windshield. Pretty sure.
Hey, what was the last thing that went through Kurt Cobain's brain? 2 dozen buckshot?
Yeah.
Too soon? Too
No,
soon?
no,
Okay.
no, it's just exactly the amount of time. But today we won't talk about our favorite planet, Uranus. You know, no reason to. We can put that to rest for a bit.
We're definitely going to leave Uranus alone today.
Good, we probably should. I did see...
It needs some rest.
I did see that, you know, by our surroundings, because we play on the patio, that you were giving out a blowjob earlier. Looks like it went pretty good.
By blowjob, you mean I used my leaf blower? Yes,
You got your blower out, and that's what you're doing with a leaf blower, right? Is you're doing a blowjob.
The thing is, it's still as crusty as your mom, though. I mean, that's weird. I fucking tried.
My mom's dead. Why would you do something like that?
How else would she be so crusty?
Oh, she's ash.
I mean, my point
Ash
keeps getting proven.
Ash isn't crusty. It's soft.
Then she would have been blown away.
Everything looks like it was blown away by your blowjob.
It was
Be proud of your blowjob.
It was superior. I have a turbo button on my leaf blower.
Oh, so you can get a deluxe blowjob.
It's fucking insane.
Nice. Well, I mean, it looks it, but
It looks like I wiped this down and
how's
just
your dick?
didn't- I think my dick is gone, actually.
Oh, your dick is gone.
Rest in peace, Dick. It's only 4 years it was there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, but dick has left the building. You lost your dick within the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it has definitely entered its final resting place.
Well, we can all
Say a
mourn
prayer.
a little bit in private for the loss of your dick.
Yeah, it's gone.
But happy Thanksgiving to all those that are living in the United States.
Cheers.
This week we have our Thanksgiving celebration coming up here on Thursday for everybody here. We have our own Thanksgiving celebration that's going to come up in just a few minutes.
We are. We're going to actually make some food and pass out some brats, and everybody's going to choke down a big, long sausage.
My sausage.
It is his sausage.
Yeah. So,
although Nikki did give money for your sausage, but she's not actually going to get to enjoy your sausage.
oh, everybody else can tell her how good my sausage was.
I mean, I hear it's juicy.
It is, and meaty.
Yeah.
You know,
A little salty.
it can be.
That's what I figured.
It's good when you place it between your buns.
And I did get buns.
I saw.
Yeah, I got lots of buns.
And if you put my sausage in your buns, it's a match made in heaven.
Not without condiments.
We gotta have condiments.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the goddamn... You know what I forgot? Sauerkraut.
You did forget.
Son of a bitch. I didn't put it on my list, that's why.
Somebody can go get a sauerkraut right now.
Somebody could, but we got a bunch of lazy bones sitting there. Don't want to toss out 98 cents for a can of sauerkraut.
No, the inflation's up to $1.50.
Maybe $1.10.
So
It's still just cabbage and salt.
it really is just cabbage
It
and
is
fry.
literally
It's
cabbage, salt, water, some rye seeds. You're good.
That's what he gets for doing sour.
But anyway, so now we got the intro out of the way. Let's go ahead and let's dive in. You remember where we were?
I remember where we left off. I'm not entirely sure where we pick up because where we left off was so traumatic.
So you know where we are. You don't know how to get there.
Exactly.
Okay. So when we in our last session, you guys had finally destroyed the Black Pyramid.
Yeah, we got out of pyramid.
Escaped with some vet
Oh,
artifacts.
yeah, we did. And then we had Red and Keg take us to the Pixies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I remember. Okay, cool. It's coming back.
And Morning Glory, the
Morning
Copper
Glory.
Dragon, that's your friend and kind of patron in some aspects.
Sort
Still
of.
out of it.
but he was starting to crackle lightning from his teeth, so that's a good sign.
And you
Not for Lemmy.
No, Lemmy and Thick instinctively covered his balls.
Yes.
When a lightning storm, when thunderstorms roll in, Lemmy covers his balls and goes inside.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, it's almost like they're a lightning rod.
I wonder why.
I don't know. But you guys got a pleasant rest.
We
You
did.
finally got to actually sleep someplace safe.
We did.
Something that's not going to bother you.
Absolutely.
While the pixies were still helping the dragon.
Yeah, and I made food for everybody. It was fantastic. I made a roast mushroom saute thing that everybody loved.
Yes, because the pixies had generated some magic mushrooms. There's no other way to say it.
That is true.
They were magic mushrooms. Not that kind, but the magic kind. I mean, the actual magic kind.
Some people actually liked them. Some people really didn't like them.
It was mixed, but it was filling. And then when you guys finally bedded down, Aleksandra had some more nightmares about her tomb and a time crystal.
That bitch is spooky.
And she's figuring out there's another player involved.
Yeah.
A player from your past.
Yeah.
Varus Stone.
We don't want to talk about Varus.
The Dragon High Lord.
We don't talk about Varus. No.
Well, he was in the dream.
I know. He's still an asshole.
Well, yes. So, what's going to happen there? Don't know. Well, I mean, I kind of do, but you don't. When the morning came, you guys were kind of just torn on really, what to do. Do you wait? Do you go? Right? Where is the other dragon, piece of the dragon tablet?
I mean, it was 100% should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. But if I stay, it will be double.
Yeah.
No. 100%.
100%.
100%. Absolutely not copyrighted, by the way.
Well, that's why we didn't sing it, because we would have to start paying for that. And we always use uncopyrighted music on what we're doing. And lyrics can be used in a small sample in fair use. So that was fair use.
Yep. All you got to do is change 30%.
So, plus you got two idiots up here saying it. So,
That's true.
we're too small to sue right now.
That's true, too. And also, if you try to sue me, I'll just say I was drunk.
Well, I mean, that's what our lawyer says.
Yeah, 100%.
And he's, I found him on a matchbook cover.
No, Saul?
Not Saul. This is Paul.
Paul. From New Mexico.
Sure. Not anything to do with a highly critically rated television
Nothing
series.
to do with it.
Two of them.
Nothing.
But anyway, you guys did eventually, through Renkeg, were able to at least message Morning Glory, who was still in dragon sleep, trying to get himself better. Told you that his first piece is back at his house in Atlantis.
And told us to take the second piece back.
And yes, and then
that's what we're going to do.
his servant Charles would be able to help you guys out.
Correct.
So that's when you guys wanted to get back to your ship fast.
Too sweet.
And got a unicorn ride.
Yeah, so funny story. Didn't realize the second I stepped on the unicorn that I was going to go for the ride. I thought that it was going to wait for everybody.
Oh no, that bitch took off as soon as your ass hit.
I literally jumped over and straddled it and gone.
Didn't Sunchaser fall off?
No.
No, Alex fell off.
Alexandra
like
fell off. Yeah, because as soon as you guys mounted the unicorns, you guys were gone.
Bullet train, gone.
But a 4-hour trip ended up being about an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So they were very nice to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then finally, you find the sea spray right where you left her.
She was right there.
Which was nice because you were reaching kind of like the time limit that they were going to stick around.
Yep.
It was also nice because usually things don't work out that well for us.
Yeah, no, normally things don't work out for us.
That kind of luck is kind of sparse. But smooth sailing all the way home. We should have no problems. Everybody on board. Everybody got on easily. And a nice time was had by, they had those little pina coladas. and the other little foo-foo drinks with
What
the
should have been a
umbrellas
cutscene to home turned into an all-out fucking nightmare.
in there. Well, I mean, not really.
What the fuck are we in?
A boat?
A nightmare.
A ship?
Mm-mm.
The sea spray?
Uh-uh.
Anyway,
Nope.
so, Aleksandra picked up a hitchhiker back in the Black Tomb.
Yeah, we sort of knew about it, but we sort of also thought it was going to go away. It didn't.
As you got closer to your piece of the dragon tablet, it got more demanding
Yeah.
to the point of possession.
Some bullshit right there.
Yeah, it actually started slightly taking over.
Which brings me back to don't play with a dick DM.
Where is it? I thought we admitted the dick was gone.
No, the dick's right beside me. Whether or not it's on the table, different story.
I am not a dick DM. Have I killed anybody recently?
That brings us to you should have killed somebody, but that's a different story.
Has anybody significantly been maimed
Yes.
recently?
Yes.
Today?
No.
Okay then. I'm not a dick DM. So,
We haven't even started yet.
and then you're still complaining. I mean, I'd complain if you lost your wiener. Well,
Again?
Lemmy still has the ED, but
That's bullshit. That was a lie. That never happened. Fake media, fake news. I want a recount of the vote. Bullshit. We can't trust them. Don't trust the media.
I'm not the media. Do you call me media?
Yes.
I am not the media. But anyway, back to it. So Aleksandra, in the middle of one of her dreams, steps out into a hallway with her fantastical magical warhammer.
Yeah.
And as she's about to get to your room, and you're passed out, finally relaxing, with
Finally,
sir.
with my love, stroking her hand as she takes up the entire bed, and I'm on the floor, and I'm just stroking her hand.
And she was passed out, and then
She
you
was
slowly
totally
passed out.
passed out. I'm just passing out. Fucking thank God for Renkeg.
Yeah, light sleeper, Galvaron won't go below deck. He is now claustrophobic.
Absolutely.
Sorry, kids.
So he has picked up the claustrophobic
I mean,
traits.
yeah, I mean, Renkeg participates in No Nut Ever, so, he doesn't sleep, and he heard her open her door.
Yes,
come into the room.
Renkig was doing his thing in his book, and
Yeah, it's because you're No Nut Ever. Yeah.
So, and then he realized there was something wrong when she spoke in the plural, and it wasn't her voice.
Yep. He hollered.
He did. You guys came a running.
We did.
And managed to subdue.
After much ado.
You got punched in the face again, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, my nose is broken again.
I mean, she just reached up and popped it again.
It keeps getting fucking healed and broken. Listen, I don't know what my children's nose are going to look like in this campaign, but it could be a Picasso at this point. I don't know what my original nose looked like anymore.
With all the shocks to the balls and the ED, are you sure you can even have kids?
He gave me greater restoration. Greater restoration.
But
that means everything is back online. I grew my pinkies back, motherfucker.
Well, what's going to happen to your balls next is always up for debate. Because she did run into Ruby again.
I mean, we're still definitely on our innocence train in our...
Does that make you a virgin again?
No.
Since it was all burned away by acid and then restored by Renkeg laying his hands on, does that make you a virgin again?
We're not talking about that right now.
I mean, up here, you're not, because your memories are still there, your experiences. But Mr. Winky is brand new again.
Not a thought I had until now.
There you go.
Great, I get to disappoint my wife again.
But also, are they true testicles or are they like truck testicles? Like the ones that hang off the back of a pickup truck?
Dude, are my pinkies true pinkies or are they fake pinkies? No, they're fucking real.
But if it starts at the top and maybe it ran out like halfway down.
No, I don't think so.
It could have.
It's
You
not.
know-
I don't have silicone jewels.
You might.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking paint the fucking cabin white.
I mean,
Fuck off.
well, you get a woman with a view. But you can still do that and not be fertile anymore. I guess it's a mystery that we'll have to find out sometime. Can the Goliath and a human even have a child?
I'm just hoping to get a chance to practice at this point. I'm not even looking for that. Well, Jesus Christ.
Hey, look, I'm not the wrong with the truck testicles. But
And point of order, anybody out there that has truck testicles, please go out there and just smash your face into the nearest marble counter because you're a douchebag.
what about the truck hitch itself?
No, truck hitches are fine. Truck
No,
testicles.
Could you
are
bash
bad.
your head into the truck hitch?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, does it have
Go
to be a
for it.
marble counter?
That was what I thought might be the closest thing because it's mostly mommy and daddy's money.
Look, if you have truck testicles, no judgment. We still love you. Well, I do.
No, go fuck yourself.
I'm not quite as judgy as some people.
I'm very judgy. Fuck off.
At least the honesty comes out.
I
like
mean,
that.
hey.
That's- Anyway,
Everything comes out with Lemmy.
he just doesn't pull out.
That is true.
That's a different story. Your pull-out game is weak as toilet paper.
Dude, I couldn't back a Mini out of a fucking parking space.
Mm-mm.
Are you kidding me?
Apt analogy, too.
Yeah, that's why I got 3 kids in real life.
I mean the mini part. Anyway.
Going back to the Dick DM part.
Anyway, so you got, after punched in the face, you got Aleksandra subdued. Not tied up, but at least subdued, and you take her all up
Yeah,
to the...
and we had a great idea to put her in the fucking...
Well, first you went up where Galvaron was, and he's holding the piece.
Yeah, that was a thing we didn't count for.
Then she got conscious again real quick, and, yeah.
Well, no, before that, we had agreed to put her in the brig.
Mm-hmm.
But you had to subdue her again. She blinked.
Yeah.
And she was blinking. And she blinked right under Galvaron, blinked up to the top deck, and then
Right.
stole the bag of holding.
So we had agreed to put her in the brig so that everybody was safe. She agreed to this, we agreed to this, everything was great. And then she blinked.
And got the bag of holding.
Yep.
And then got the chest that has the...
Grabbed him right by the chesticle.
She really did. But you guys still pulled it out. It's the only time you pulled out. But you did pull it out and managed to make her unconscious this time. And then hog-tie her. The whole time, Galvaron, who doesn't want to be in a cage because he just got out of one, kind of like Lemmy. Lemmy doesn't want to be in a cage anymore. You understand
No,
that.
his ideas were 100% on par with what Lemmy would have done if he had his capabilities.
But Galvaron sped downstairs and locked himself in the brig.
No, I did.
Let me
No.
did that.
I did that.
You did that.
Yeah.
How
Galvaron
did Galvaron end up in the brig?
Galvaron did not end up
Did.
in the brig.
Did.
We gave it to him afterwards, and he went overboard.
That's right, he did. Well, he put on his manta ray cloak. After you got everything swapped around and got...
So once we got our hog tied, I grabbed the chest and ran all the way downstairs, fast as my little fucking feet could carry me. And I got into the brig and locked it behind me.
And then after Aleksandra got firmly secured in there, and you're out with the chest, and she comes to, she tries to summon her shadow, which she does. Unfortunately, it's not her shadow anymore. It's the shadow creature that is now possessing her. And he cuts her free,
Sure did.
just with the claws on his hand. She was able to regain control and dismiss him and reabsorb him.
And we tried things a nice way, and that didn't go so well.
Well, you guys did leave her down there forever with no food and water.
It wasn't forever. It was like
A day.
not even.
Most of the day.
Regardless, it ended up that she gets out, and we have no idea what to fucking do, so we give Galveron the little chest.
And that's when he goes overboard with his manta cloak on.
Yep. With a rope.
Kind of doing an underwater water ski.
Exactly.
Holding on to it, be trailing behind the boat. And Aleksandra got her blink back. Unfortunately, she lost control of herself again. And she appears on the deck. And she can locate Galveron, who poked his head up and waved.
Who, I'm already fucking asleep at this point. Everybody's chilled out. And now we have a Alex on the hunt.
Well, yes. And then she finds she doesn't really have a good way to get to Galveron, who now has moved himself.
She murders a
under
few
the
people.
ship. She does. She picks up a hatchet and a pike, and gets stopped by a crewman and just murders him right there in cold blood. Just axe to the skull.
Yep.
Didn't even hesitate. Moved on down to below decks to the very bottom of the cargo deck, above Galveron, and Renkeg showed up. Because actually Renkeg and Sunchaser were already down there.
Well, everybody was down there. We were all down there.
You showed up before Aleksandra did, yes, and you got in on the action, and then went and hid.
Yeah, I was
Yes. But for some reason, your
Well,
perception, which is nothing,
Yeah, no, it's not.
you were not able to see Aleksandra until she already passed you.
Yeah, so at this point, he had, because she wanted to go out and link on the line that he was on, but he decided to climb it all the way back until he got to the ship, got under the ship, and started banging on the bottom.
Which is what called all you guys down.
Which is what called us down. So me, Sunchaser, Renkeg, all went down there, and then she comes down.
Yeah.
No bueno.
But you had already went hid, and she passed you. And then the fight was on.
It was.
And she absolutely focused on Renkeg to try to murder him to get the maul back, or the hammer back.
Yep.
But you guys were able to finally overcome
It over some great rolls.
So, dude, Renkeg, doing his best to not do any kind of lethal damage. Right? Just
Yep.
glove taps.
I was doing lethal the entire time.
You certainly were.
So was I.
So was Sunchaser.
But dropped her to unconsciousness.
And that's where we have our argument.
Well, this is kind
Because
of where
here's my argument. Sunchaser takes 2 attacks. First attack, 17. Hits. Second attack, crit. Obviously hits, plus double damage. This is where my argument with Dave is. The first attack should have counted before we added the second attack. Not that I want Nikki to die, but under the rules that we play under, she would have been dead, no comebacks from that hit.
Well, no. She didn't drop past -10 until the second hit.
Which was a crit.
No, the first hit was the crit.
No, the first hit was the one that took her under. The second hit was the crit. You allowed the crit to go first, and then we negated the other one. I and everybody else remember it as it is, and that's cool. We're going to play with it. But my thing is, that first hit counted first.
That's not the way I remember it, but
I understand you don't remember it that way.
we will continue to discuss it.
We can.
And we will come to a resolution before we start. But yes, Nikki is bleeding and at this point unconscious.
Absolutely.
So, be interesting to see what happens.
It will be.
So, what do you think?
Somebody gonna die.
You say that every single time.
It doesn't change. Somebody gonna die. Whether it's an NPC, a PC, anybody else, I don't care. It's somebody gonna die.
This should be easy, smooth sailing all the way back to Atlantis.
I fucking wish. Jesus Christ, I wish.
You only got 2 days.
Dude, me and Sunchaser could be at a masseuse, at my villa, just relaxing. But no, you're not gonna let that happen.
Of course I do. You guys have had masseuses come over to your palatial estate. It's already happened.
Yep.
And then nothing got interrupted.
Nope.
You guys are selling that little island thing?
So, why would you think I would not allow it to happen again?
Because I feel like there's a lot of shit that has to happen before we get there.
Sorry, I've been gone for so
Well, that may be, but you can still get there. You know, you don't just jump to it. You gotta have a little foreplay.
Dude, there's been 3 years of foreplay.
So, with that, we're gonna go ahead and leave you guys. Thanks for those of you that watched. Again, sorry that we were late, but we are here now, and this will get up on YouTube. So when you see it on YouTube,
smash
that thing.
like button.
That thing.
And if you don't like it, fucking hit the unlike button. But at least tell us why.
Leave us some feedback. Throw some comments in there.
Don't be a fucking ghoster. Just fucking talk to us.
And subscribe. We want you to subscribe, and that way you can continue to tell us how much we suck.
There you go.
So
there's always that.
There is always that, and we do suck. But with that,
Clits, tits, and toes, but only if you ask nicely.
I can go with that.
I'm just saying.
Can we get that on a shirt or something?
I feel like that was the shirt I should have worn through high school, but yeah, we could do that.
It's not too late now.
No,
never too late. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Roll for initiative.